YouTube channel. Thank you so much for always coming back to my channel and watching my videos through to the end. Today we are at Celebration Square and we are celebrating National Indigenous Peoples Day. Come with me and let's learn about these indigenous people who were the first persons to occupy the land of Canada.
Got a lot of things to celebrate today, like our diversity, our resilience, oh gosh, our achievements, and you're going to look around and you're going to see a lot of different artists in this area. So be sure to explore, talk to people, ask some questions if you ever have any questions about Indigenous history and what this day means to Indigenous people. So not only is this year the third annual National Indigenous Peoples Day celebration for Mississauga, but it's actually the city of Mississauga celebrating their 50 years of incorporation. So let's give them a round of applause. Yes. And this year they're going to be celebrating the partnership and friendship and collaboration with the city and the Mississaugas of the Credit, which is actually where the city gets their name from. So let's give Mississaugas of the Credit a round of applause too. Yeah! Yes, we have so many exciting artists here for you tonight. We have heart-pounding hip-hop of Mr. Saga. And if you were here last year, he was also here. We have lyrical pop melodies of Rising Star Noel and a powerful powwow step of the Hallucination. So to start the evening off in a good way, like how we do as Indigenous people, we're going to open it up with a smudge ceremony, and that's going to be done by my sisters of the Manitou Mukwa Singers. So please help me welcome Manitou Mukwa Singers.
Ani Edeputa Gitchina Kwemokwa Doram. What we're going to do is I'm going to light a smudge and Kwenezage, which means smudgy. So what it does is it helps clears the space of any kind of things that we might be carrying. So the medicine clears our mind so that we can think in a good way. It clears our eyes so that we can see in a good way. We can see each other in a good way. And it also clears our throat so that we can speak in a good way to each other and we can hear each other, not emotion, so that we can help each other and work along in a good way. Today is also the cycle of the moon on Indigenous People Day. It's the longest day of the year that we celebrate, but also it's Odame and Jesus is going to be switching at 9 o'clock. 9:08 it's supposed to be. So it's a very powerful time when full moon happens, so then that's the strawberry moon. And what the strawberry moon talks about is love. So the previous month, the 28 days that we just went through was the budding moon or the flower moon, almost going sun. And our hands are supposed to dig in the earth, Mother Earth, and turn things over and start planting those seeds. And it's the same seeds that we carry in our mind, our thoughts, and to put those into practice now. So actually working with the earth, and it's gonna, in a couple of months, it's gonna start feeding our being and our families. So I'm gonna light this smudge and then we're gonna sing a welcoming song. So I also put some sema on here that John gave us. I want to say miigwech for Mississauga for inviting us in to come and do this today in our territory.
Hey,
and enjoy the rest of the evening.
We'll be back.
They'll be back.
I love it.
She is so attracted to the music. She
I
loves the
love the
music, the beat. Yes.
And I can dance.
So, what do you think about the Indigenous people, you know, a national day for them today?
I have no idea. I'm just waiting for all the activities here.
Yes.
I attend the Zumba.
Ah.
And I was walking there and I heard there's the nice music. I told my husband, let us stay.
Okay. All right. You're so beautiful.
Thank you so much.
Melissa of Heritage Mississauga, and she's just going to give us a little highlight as to this day and our Indigenous people.
Yeah, so we're here today at Celebration Square. I work with Heritage Mississauga, which is a not-for-profit organization, and we look into celebrating, researching, and promoting the history, the heritage, the culture, the stories of Mississauga and what makes our city. And of course, that includes Indigenous history. The Indigenous people of Mississauga have always been here, they continue to be here, and we hope to share their story. We collaborate with the Mississaugas of the Credit First Nation, and we create these heritage comics, which are used in schools by teachers every day, and they're really great. They tell the story in an engaging way for the students. And then here at the back, we always include all of the information there. So they're great educational resources. They're always free. We always want to make sure that they're accessible to everybody. So they're always free. We're at all the public events handing them out. And you guys can visit our Facebook, Instagram, our YouTube channel, our Twitter at Heritage Mississauga.
Wonderful. Thank you so much.
Of course, it's so great meeting you.
Appreciate it.
Jimmy Glitch Pop-Tart! Let's give it up for Pop-Tart once again! Isn't she amazing? Oh, me Glitch! Some candy? Little numbness? Me Glitch! Aha! We're over here at the live painting tent. We're going to introduce you to one of the many talented artists that we have over here today. And if you were here last gosh, you might remember him. His name is Moses Luna. Welcome back, Moses. And I hear that you're a Anishinaabe. Is that right? Right on. See, man? He's from Kettle and Stony Point. And he'll be painting a wonderful piece for us live tonight. So, Ani Moses, can you tell us a little bit about the painting and your inspiration behind the artwork?
Ani bonjour, good evening, Mississauga. Yes, I'm happy to share a little bit of information about the painting. And well, it's a sister painting that goes along with what I created last year. And this is a painting that is about friendship and reviving that friendship. And there's lots of symbolism in this painting. Come on down. I'm willing to share with you guys. Go into detail about the symbolism, the meaning behind the painting. But it features a canoe, and in that canoe, you'll see an Indigenous person inviting everyone to go for a ride along. Well, I also depicted the Credit River, and yeah, that's what we do when we're friends. We share things. So this is what that painting is about: reviving that friendship. And it features the three fires, which is part of the Confederacy, which my community is also part of, and. We're also going to put a beautiful eagle in there as well, flying across the sky once again. But yeah, it's a beautiful painting all about water, which is very important for our communities.
Wonderful, that's absolutely amazing. So once this piece is complete, it's going to be gifted to the Mississaugas of the Credit First Nation as a symbol of friendship that's built between the organizations and the community. That's wonderful.
And I'm an Indigenous artist. I make healing blankets. So what it is we pick an objective such as improving self-esteem or providing somebody with a healing blanket of support, and we write the words for them in the middle of the blanket, and then what we do is we seal it in the middle with the top section as seen here, and then we tie in 4 Indigenous medicines into it, and then what we do is we activate the Indigenous healing through a smudging ceremony, and then we gift the blanket to the person who needs support.
Wow, that's very interesting. So that's the actual herbs that you use, the native herbs.
Yep. Yeah, so the first blanket I ever made was at a workshop by the Wapiti Métis Council in Peterborough.
Yes.
And we tied in tobacco medicines.
Yes.
And what you do is you hold the medicine bag and you connect into spirit. And from there, the higher powers connect into you, and they understand what you need, and then they help soothe and support you during your healing process.
Oh, interesting. Well, I'm a Jamaican, and we do use tobacco for healing purposes.
Yeah, so you know. Yeah, and then we also support people who are not Indigenous, and we provide the healing blankets for them without the medicine, just supportive of all cultures.
out there? Oh, yeah. A little bit? Well, make sure you drink some water. You know, if you got a water gun, so you spray each other down a little bit? Yeah. It's like, yeah. I want to do a little check-in. Do we have any Métis people in the crowd? Oh, there's a couple somewhere. I heard that. All right, do we have any Haudenosaunee people in the crowd? Oh, there's a couple. Any Cree people? Oh, yeah, there we go. How about an Inuit? Oh, that's not it. Oh, there we go, there's one. All right, and how about some Anishinaabe? Yeah.
He knows when Manitou Makwa de Bendagos, the Mami Kwenda, Mampi Yang, Minua, Miigwech Wendam, Mampi Yank. My name is Sheeta Binja Strawberry or Maya, and we are the Manitou Makwa singers. Yeah, that's the first one. That's the first one. So you got us for half an hour. So sit back, have a seat, listen into some good powwow and traditional and round dance music. You can find us on Spotify, you can find us on YouTube, you can find us on Amazon, you can find us anywhere there are streaming platforms. That's Manitou Makwa Singers. So our first song is called Sun Goes Down, and it's a fitting time because the sun's going down, so hey. We've been singing together since we were little babies walking around. My mom and my dad taught us a lot of traditional music, a lot of powwow music. And in 2010 I moved up to North Bay and I learned how to sing round dance. I learned how to do the round dance beat. And then I brought that home when I moved home from North Bay, and I started showing my sisters and my family how to sing round dance and what I was taught from my friends in North Bay. So recently we were we were tasked with making up music and making a song for Rouge Park walkthrough installation. I can't remember the name of it, but it's set to open this January, and we were tasked with making 2 songs. One of the songs is called Spring, and one of the songs is called Winter. So the song we'll be singing for you right now is Minokme, which means spring in Anishinaabe, which is our native language. This next song is called Forever in a Day.
Hey,
shout out or call hands, there we go. So round dance is a little bit different. The round dance comes from the Nahiyak people or the Cree people. And what they do is they start at 6 o'clock at night, they do a feast, they do ceremony, and then they sing all night long until the sunrise comes up. And the belief behind that and why they sing round dance is because, and it happens in the wintertime, at that time what's happening is when we're singing and we're dancing with our ancestors, we're dancing with our relatives who have passed on. More recently, round dance songs have been kind of changed a little bit, kind of across Turtle Island, and they're more about love and that kind of stuff, but you still have those fundamental songs that talk about ceremony and that talk about our relatives. Oh my god, thank you. So one second. This next song is a single release that we did 2 years ago? 2 years ago. I'm not going to use the hand. And the song is in our Anishinaabe language. My sister and my mom have actually been trying to reclaim our Anishinaabe language. They started at an immersion school this past September. You know, as some of you might be aware, that our languages were taken from us, our kids were taken from our communities, and they were forced to learn a language that wasn't ours, which is what I'm speaking right now is English. And through those genocidal acts, we weren't allowed to speak our languages, we weren't allowed to practice our ceremonies, we weren't allowed to sing our songs, we weren't even allowed to gather in more than two people, and we weren't even recognized as people until 1961. And if you can imagine, that's not that long ago. So it's very important that, you know, as allies, as settlers, as newcomers, you encourage and you become allies by encouraging you know, your parliaments and your municipalities and the federal government to keep pushing forward with the truth and reconciliation, the calls to action, the calls to justice for MMIWG. Sorry, I know I'm a little bit long-winded. So anyways, yeah.
Big watch for the ones that are wearing those orange shirts.
Yeah,
As of today, there's over 9,900 that have been recovered of the children.
There was a dog wearing one earlier. Shout out to that dog. I love dogs. So this song is all in Anishinaabe, except for the vocables, which is like the way Ahea's part. And it's just saying like, I love you, you look like the northern lights, you look like the sun, you look like the moon. So this song is just about saying like, I love you from my heart to your heart.
live action going on back here.
Tell me something that you like about your people.
I love that the culture is rich. There's so many things to learn, right? And you know, an elder shared with me one time, if you looked at a field, and for every blade of grass in that field, there's a teaching. And I thought to myself, wow, there's so much to learn. The culture is rich.
And what people you are from? What nation?
Well, my community is Kettle and Stony Point First Nation, located on the southern shorelines of Lake Huron. We're part of the Anishinaabe Nation and part of the Three Fires Confederacy as well. So the Mississaugas of the Credit Nation is our sisters and brothers, our relations.
Okay.
So yeah.
All right. And well, Mississauga City is Mississauga Credit Valley. They gave that nation gave Mississauga the land that they are on.
Yeah, that's correct. And if you study treaties, right, you'll understand how that works, right?
Yes.
And but yeah, the name of the city, right, comes from Anishinaabe word, so Mississauga, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Awesome. Thank you for asking.
You're welcome. So much to learn.
Oh yes, for sure. And it's a good way of living when we understand it. That's our goal. Is in my language we call that Mino Bimatsuin. That's a good way of living or a good life.
Yes.
And so by learning all these teachings and all the things that Mother Earth, teaches us.
Yeah. If there's one message really that you like to say to everyone, what would that message be?